if you are hiring someone and you want to hire someone to do a specific job or skill, but that skill is not aligned to that person's nature, that person won't find happiness and in the long run will not be able to do a good job. Okay? If you don't have that nature, it's very hard to train you to do it. It's not trainable. Like for example, sales skill. You can train sales skill, yes? But you might not really like to do it if by nature you're not like that. You understand what I mean? You want to find someone with that nature and then you train that person. You understand? So BaZi in some ways is able to tell you that nature.
Just before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever we release new videos.
So there are three things generally you need to know. Number one is, who are you? Okay, what's your own nature? You gotta start from there first. So by understanding who are you, then you know your capacity, you know your strengths, and possibly also know your weakness. Okay, so you can start with step one is, who are you? That's the first step. So in BaZi, you can actually learn about that. Now, if you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're capable of achieving, you don't know your nature, therefore you feel very lost, right? If you feel very lost, the reason is because you don't know who you are. Let me give you an example. You know, we always talk about, adding value, right? So how do you add value to people if you don't know what you're good at? You can't give if you don't have it in the first place, all right? Let's say you want to give someone $10. First, you need to have $10, right? But the question is, how do you know you don't have $10? Right? Until you search through your talents and capabilities and nature, maybe you do have that nature. Once you understand that you actually have that talent, you develop that talent, now you have something good to offer. You understand? So adding value is basically knowing what you're good at and be able to bring that and offer it to other people. That's how you add value to other people's life. Now, if you can take that up another level, then you multiply the value. That's when you actually can make other people actually, as a result of knowing you, become better off. When, as a result of knowing you, they become better off, then you are a very important person in that person's life. You would definitely be able to be generating wealth and good business because you add value and you multiply value. So it starts with you knowing who you are. Okay? Now, so every individual will have a certain nature. All of us have. Step one, know our nature. Second step is to find out, in order to achieve your goals, who else do you need? Right? You need someone else. You may be very good with this skill that you have, right? You might be an artist. Maybe you have a specific skill, right? You can do that's not chao kway teow, huh? Very good at the very good skill. But if you only good at this skill and you don't have someone else that complement this skill, you're not going to succeed. Someone must be there. So you need to find out, who else do you need? Very important. Okay? So part of this is not just to read your chart, but also to read other people's chart to find out who can complement your goals, whatever goals that you want to achieve. Okay? And the third thing is very important. I will just assume that you have a team. All right? Now, I say the word team is because if you are a business, you are a team. Correct? Even if you don't own your business, you still work in teams, right? You have teams in your group. It's not usually the people that can are non-achievers. People say, I just want to hire achievers. Listen, you can hire achievers if you get rid of the losers in your team. You agree? Because there's some assholes in your group, and achievers don't like to be in the company of assholes, right? So the third question is, who do you need to get rid of in your life in order to move faster ahead? Now, as a team leader and as an achiever or as a business leader, this is very important for you to know, because if you have this one person that cancer cell in the team, guess what will happen? This person backstabs, talks shit about people, right? Don't do their work, blame other people for shit that's happening, and this disease will spread across the team. So you need to know who this person is. That thing you can use BaZi to find out what sort of nature that person maybe is not a good fit for you. You understand what I mean? So 3 things here, right? Number 1, who are you? Number 2, who do you need? And number 3, who do you need to get rid of? Agree? Right? 3 steps to succeed in your business.